Now, look, I'm thrilled tonight. I'm a huge fan of Justin Koschitzky, and he's playing tonight.
Oh, is he?
Stephen Baker tweeted a picture of his jumper, his number 10, a little bit earlier, and
Yeah.
Fev's going mad on Twitter. They're all excited.
Yeah.
And one man who's probably a little bit nervous
Yeah.
is Steve, who won the block with his partner Chantel. Because you're not necessarily a footballer, are you, Steve?
No.
No, right.
I would never, ever classify myself as a footballer.
So what are you, Steve? What can you bring to this game?
I can bring a lot of heart, a lot of devotion. I'll probably fall over, I can guarantee.
Have you been training like a madman?
Yeah, I have. I've been training as much as possible. Luckily, I play basketball once a week, and that seems to have held me in good stead. I ran around with Melbourne Districts recently. I know I got that wrong. A bloke, actually, I've been in recovery mode. I actually broke a rib about 7 weeks ago. And I went past a sauna place in South Melbourne, and it's called Sunlighten. And I went in and I was like, I need to recover quickly. And thankfully, the bloke in there, Andrew, just set me straight and said, come on, get in there and use it. And I've recovered in time. And he's actually taken me down to play with these blokes as well, the Bloods. So I've been training as much as possible, in healing mode as much as possible. And
Aren't you supposed to? Don't footballers deny injuries because they're going to go for your ribs. Every time you stretch for a mark, you're gone. Bang.
Well, look, I think they could hit me anywhere and I'll go down. I've seen some of the boys; they're massive.
So I mean, I can imagine for you, it's the same as if I played. I'd be so starry-eyed lining up alongside some of the greats of the game. Well, Brendan Favola. I mean, look. So who have you kind of gone? This is really exciting. I'm playing with so-and-so.
I think I've done that with everyone, but we had the launch last week on Tuesday, and I had the chance to run around with Sean Smith, Russell Robertson and Shane Crawford on ground, and although he's not exactly synonymous with football, Karl Stefanovic.
Yes.
So I was in some pretty big name company there.
Massive.
And I could not believe it. Just for one, being out on Etihad running around, having a kick, I was just, I was blown away. But then to have Croft, and I call him Croft, obviously.
Croft?
It's like that.
What does he call you?
I won't say.
Mate?
You over there? Yeah, everyone's mate.
He doesn't know who you are, does he?
No. Bloke from the block.
Some bloke.
Yeah, no, he was yelling out Steve-O, and I was like, this is just insane.
This is bizarre.
Yeah, it really is.
That's real.
Yeah,
So
my world's turned upside down. It's great.
You've got a personal motivation for playing tonight involving your father. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so roughly 15 years ago, almost to the week, my father was, not diagnosed, but he went in for surgery to have his prostate cancer looked at. And thankfully the surgery went well and he recovered strongly, although it wasn't exactly smooth sailing. He is seriously the toughest bloke I know. I'm sure I've got some competitors out on the field today, but compared to my old man, no one really kind of stands up to him. He's recovered. He's 66, I think, coming up 67 this year, and he's fighting fit, and he just keeps ploughing through. So for me and for my mother Mary and my dad Kevin, it's really a special day for all of us, and including my family. There's so many of us.
How's he doing? How's he doing now?
Great, absolutely fantastic. He's all about mentality. It's all about putting your mind to where you want to go and what you want to achieve. And he puts his head down, and that's what he does. He just focuses on the positive and gets
How
on
was
with
he
it.
originally diagnosed? How was it picked up in the first place?
I think he probably he's had a lot of injuries, so he's really used to used to pain, but also really aware of his body as it is.
Yeah.
So when something's a little bit off, he'll go and get something checked.
Okay.
And it just so happened, I think it came through a blood test. I'm not quite sure, but it could have been the old-fashioned way as well.
Yeah.
He probably did get the old finger test and then said, "No, it's just a blood test." The same thing. But he did get it checked, luckily in time. And I think his doctor, I think
Good for him.
Nearhut in Geelong, I think he was the one to first get onto it. Forgive me if I'm wrong, but he's really battled to keep himself fit and fighting, and he's just a workhorse. Hasn't stopped in all that time.
Oh,
sounds a fantastic bloke, doesn't he?
him.
Chantel's role tonight, is she playing any role at all apart from cheerleader tonight? And is she happy about you playing? She's concerned she'll lose her husband.
We're not married.
Oh, you're not
Didn't
married?
Didn't you see those ads? That's all we said. We're not married.
Can we have the scoop on that? You've got to marry her.
We'll see. We'll see.
Doesn't have to marry
anyone.
I was very concerned during the block. I thought you two were kind of split up at one point. Was it really touch and go?
Was it on?
Yeah, look, it was tough. It was tough. I think we both gave each other carte blanche to be how we were in the house, and whatever happened in there, that stays there, and then we were going to work on it if it did go that way. And
it's
it really did.
Test.
And it was, we hadn't been together 2 years.
You get through that, you get through anything.
We never lived together until the block. So now, if we really do go, this is, anything we do now is easy compared to life on the block.
So tonight, will she be there cheering you on?
She'll be there, yep, she'll be there, along with my 18 members of my family. And Chantel's actually got my jersey as well. Luckily, the boys at Baker Smith made her a jersey as well, the guys running the whole event.
What number are you in?
I'm number 5.
Oh,
number
Gary
5.
Ablett.
So bit of Gary Ablett saluting there. Yeah, to senior, and that's actually my basketball number from back when I played as well. So
that's all right.
Yeah, so it's a massive game, massive day for me. I think hopefully Australia gets to see a little bit more of my real personality.
Just go for it, Steve.
Are you serious?
Specky, Specky, just go mad.
I'm going nuts.
Just go mad.
I'm going to go
something. Give us something, Steve.
Are you marked up? You're not marked up, are you?
I don't know. I just don't want to get white line fever.
Don't say anything, just in case you are marked up. Get my drift.
Everyone's saying don't go too hard, although I've had a few people say go hard because your hard will be 50% of a sportsman's. And I was like, that's fair point.
I don't mind that theory.
But see, if you run into Glenn Archer going too hard, he might take a bit of revenge. He's known to have done that. Oh, no.
Is that right? Well, he's on my team, I think.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm part of the VIX.
Yeah, so well, that's good.
I just want to run out, not do anything too foolish, and if I could bag a goal, that'd be just...
Oh, go hard or go home, Steve. What are you?
All right, I'm going hard. I'm going
hard. Good man. That's it. They need me down in the rooms with the big V.
You're playing for the right reasons. It's fantastic.
Yeah, it'll be fantastic.
Just congratulations to you. The Big V in the annual E.J. Whitten Legends match. It's on tonight at Etihad Stadium, but you can catch all the action Channel 9 at 8:30. It's a great event.
And please bear in mind, as we've just chatted with Steve, it's raising money for prostate cancer research, which is a brilliant cause. Good luck, Steve.
That's right.
It's
Thanks,
maybe
guys.
the last
Thanks for having
time
me.
we see you alive.